Pear is one of those fun, uplifting, fruity notes that just puts a smile on my face. So today I wanted to cover a few of my favorite pear-centric fragrances. Most of these are going to be leaning clean, kind of like shampoo-y. So just to give you guys a little heads up, because I know some of you guys are going to be typing away in the comments like, where is La Belle? And, you know, pear fragrances of that nature. Those are great kind of syrupy pear scents, but they just don't vibe well with my skin. So these are fun, kind of like light, uplifting, happy, easy reach, pear-centric fragrances. The first one that I'm super excited to share with you guys is called Sparkling Joe from Wilhelm. This is a newer release. I received this from Twisted Lily, and this is inspired by Josephine Baker. And it's such a beautiful, like elegant, but gentle, light, sparkling pear. It has champagne, so you get those like champagne bubbles, aldehydes. It's kind of soapy clean, and then you get this beautiful pear note. And it's interesting that like bubbliness of the champagne, it really comes through. Effervescence is definitely there. And the pear, it's not too sweet. I think if you like fragrances like Another 13 from Le Labo, or like even Pear Inc, which is coming up, those are a little bit more like musky and sort of like aldehydic almost. It's got more prickle. It has ginger as well. It has nice woody notes, oak, and this would be a great one to wear to kind of a cocktail party or a garden party or something like a little bit more upscale, not just like an everyday scent, although this could be easily an everyday scent. This is long lasting. It's got a little bit of a like a sharp edge. It's quirky, it's beautiful, and I think it's such a nice release from this house. I do like a lot of releases from Wilhelm, so I'm always excited when a new one comes through. I do have a code for Twisted Lily. It's scented 10 for 10% off. But since I mentioned Pear Inc, let's grab it. I have a tester bottle. Pear Inc is super fun. This one's exactly what you would imagine a pear scent to be. And it's musky, and it's just fun. It's a really fun, kind of almost shampoo-y, everyday type of scent. It's bright, and it's true pear. Like if you're really looking for a pear-centric one, this is it. It's kind of like not a perfume in that kind of musky, molecular way, but with pear. Okay, here's a shampoo-y one, but I think it's so pretty. It's Springtime in a Park from Maison Margiela. This one is sort of simplistic. It's fresh, but it's so like pretty. It's so feminine. It's Lily of the Valley and pear. It just really smells like a beautiful shampoo, essentially. But sometimes that's what we're looking for. I mean, some days I don't really want anything too complicated. I just want something simple and clean smelling. And it's this. But another simple, clean smelling one that is like a must have in my collection that I'm obsessed with. And I told you guys how much I love it so many times. And it's Ocean de Gioia. And this really is shampoo-y. Like this is the shampoo-iest of them all. It's got this bubbliness of shampoo, and I even shared it in my 5 fragrances that every woman needs, which I'll link that video up here. This is just okay. That drilling is our dishwasher being installed. We moved to a new house, and we have had appliances that have not been installed for too long. Well, everything else got installed by my hubby, but the dishwasher is like, it's too complicated. So anyway, there's drilling in the background because I'm on top of the kitchen right now, but it's the only place that I can film. Anyway, this is a breezy, shampoo-y pear scent. It's like the crisp air on vacation blowing through your hair in the breeze after you just wash your hair with like a fruity, pear-centric shampoo. It's very comforting, very easy. I think one of the best go-to fresh, easy reach fragrances. Now, Jo Malone, English Pear, and Freesia, I've loved for so long. And I wasn't sure if I could pull it off. It just has this very warm personality to it, kind of like the comfort of like a mom or really nice teacher. And I just didn't know if I was that. Like I felt like maybe I was too immature for this before. But now that I am a mom, I'm like, hey, this is the pear for me. But it's more freesia. This is more about the freesia. There's even a little bit of patchouli in here, a little bit of musk and a tanginess. There's a note of rhubarb. But the pear, it's still really pear-centric. So I thought it would be fair to include it, especially since pear is in the name. But yeah, I mean that in the best way possible, by the way. Like, I'm not trying to pull a, like, not your mother's Tiffany's thing. Like, this is it's a beautiful pear fragrance. Like, it's mature, or it's more mature than all the other pear fragrances, arguably, but I love it and it's super elegant. So definitely one of my favorites. Now, here's another elegant but sweeter pear. This is probably the sweetest one of all, and this is Givenchy Irresistible. It's like a lipsticky vibe. Powdery, kind of lipsticky, waxy almost, but so beautiful. Like, this is a really great wedding theme fragrance. I think I recommended this in one of my top wedding picks before for a guest or a bride even, but I think this is really well suited. It has these romantic qualities and it's a very memorable scent. I think if you hugged somebody wearing this, they would be left with a really positive impression. And the one that I prefer is just the EDP, but the EDT is very nice as well. It's just that this one it has more of that like lipsticky powdery quality, and I just prefer that. Here is one that I think is very underrated, but one of the best, and it's called La Vierge de Fer from Serge Lutens. This is a metallic-y kind of lily scent with pear, and I just love it. I think this is unique but familiar. There's nothing really quite like it. I love that gentle touch, that metallic-y touch. There are also very, very subtle nuances of incense. Don't be afraid of this. I hate incense myself. I steer away from it where incense is the dominant note. It is not the dominant note in here. This is really about a very light lily, and it's really mostly about the pear. So I find this to be a great like spring summer scent. I get a lot of compliments on this whenever I wear it. Sometimes I forget to wear it. I don't know why, but like my Serge Lutens fragrances just kind of tuck themselves into the background of my fragrance cabinet, and then I have to make an active effort to pull them out. I think because the bottles are so slim, and then I just end up physically tucking them behind, and then if it's not directly in front of my face, I forget that I have it. So yeah, this one I'm actually gonna go put on my tray and wear whenever it's warm outside. And lastly, but not leastly, Goutal Petite Cherie. This is a beautiful green pear scent. It's kind of grassy, it's kind of tangy, but it's really nice. This pear is very similar to the Pear Inc pear, but this is a lot more complex. And on my skin, there's a green quality that comes out. It's very beautiful, it's very bright. It's a very elegant version of what you would find in Pear Inc. But that pear, that specific pear scent, it is that like almost cartoony pear. It's like almost mouth-watering. I guess I shouldn't say cartoony, more like a candy pear or like a pear flavored something. And I just think it's so cute. Like it's lovely, it's friendly, it's non-threatening, you know what I mean? It's very approachable. All of these pear scents, they're very approachable. There's something about pear that is so delicious and comforting and welcoming and easy. And that's kind of why I love pear fragrances. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please share with me any of your favorite pear fragrances in the comments. I'll definitely check them out if I haven't already. I hope you guys enjoyed. I think this is a great type of scent to gear up for spring, which I cannot wait for. I'm like excited for every season before it comes. So now that spring is coming, I'm just like, yeah, spring. And then when winter's coming, I'm like, yeah, winter. Not really. I don't really like winter. But anyway, that's it for today. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.